Women Who Shaped Heavy Metal, Part 2, Scream Queens and Death Growls. When Angela Gossow first stepped on stage with Arch Enemy, half the crowd didn't believe that voice was hers. By the end of the set, they were picking their jaws off the floor.
It's like when I sing, when my voice gets loud, it's not a beautiful tone. It's not, for me, expression is not, ah, it's not, right? For me, expression is like a lot more like.
So welcome back to Headbangers History. This is part 2 of Queens of Steel, our deep dive into the women who didn't just break into heavy metal, they hijacked the genre and redefined what it means to be heavy. In part 1, we honored the pioneers. Some of them. There's many of them. The voices that carved the first female, shaped scars into the metal world. Now we descend into the Inferno, the extreme metal, the death, black doom, the grind. This is where the rules are broke, where screaming wasn't just allowed. It was absolutely mandatory. And the women in this world, they weren't there for approval. They were there for war. Angela Gossow, the voice that shook death metal. So let's start with the voice that changed everything. In 2000, German vocalist Angela Gossow stepped up as a frontwoman for the Swedish melodic death metal band Arch Enemy. Replacing Johan Leva and doing something almost unheard of. She delivered guttural death growls on par with any male vocalist in the scene. Quote, "People ask me, why are you so angry?" I said, "Have you seen the world?" Some of her highlights, or their highlights, are Wages of Sin in 2001. It was her debut, an immediate classic. Songs like Enemy Within, Ravenous, and We Will Rise. They all became melodic death anthems. She shattered industry expectations and became one of the first women in extreme metal to lead a globally successful band. Her stage presence? Commanding. Her vocals? Subterranean. And her legacy? Undeniable. She kicked open the doors for a generation and didn't just join the boys, she outgrowled them. Katavaria, the witch of black metal. So if Gossow was the voice of precision fury, Katavaria was the haunting whisper in the dark woods. Born Raffaella Rivarolo,
are you sure about that?
Katavaria fronted the legendary Italian symphonic black metal band Opera 9. In the 90s, one of the few female presence in the scene, infamous for being insular, violent, and male-dominated. Some of their key moments, albums like Sacro Culto in 1998 and The Black Opera in 2000. These blended black metal with gothic and doom elements. Katavaria wasn't just a growler. She used clean vocals, operatic chants, and demonic snarls with equal mastery. In 2001, she broke off to start her own band, Katavaria, fully embracing visual horror, avant-garde, and total artistic control. She wasn't imitating the black metal scene, she was warping it into her own vision. A quote, "Darkness isn't male or female, it's primal. I just gave it a new face." Then there's Grace Perry, the Hellfire of Arizona. Now we head west to the blistering desert of Arizona, where Grace Perry fronted the chaotic, pummeling death thrash machine Landmine Marathon. From 2005 to 2012, she was known as the Queen of the Death Growls, a ferocious, blood-curdling frontwoman who tore through every stage with unmatched intensity. So what set her apart? Perry's growls were beastly. No pitch shifting, no studio tricks, just raw vocal, chord, carnage. Southern Descent in 2010 is essential listening. Tight, brutal, relentless. She once said, if you're not bleeding after a show, you did not go hard enough. Perry proved that American death metal wasn't just a boys' club. She's made every microphone a weapon. The global onslaught. Heavy women around the world. So this isn't just a Western movement. Let's talk about the global scream. Elisa White-Gluz, Canada. She took over for Gossow and Arch Enemy in 2014. Combines guttural growls with clean soaring vocals. She's an absolute technician. Tracks like The Eagle Flies Alone and War Eternal. Showcase her full range. Quote, I use my voice like an instrument, and rage is my amplifier. You got Saki and Asami, Japan. Band-Maid, Nemophila. Japan's metal scene is exploding with female-led acts, like Nemophila, blending J-metal aesthetics with brutal screams. Saki shredding and Haraguchi-san's deep growls flip the script on gender norms in Japanese music culture. Tatiana Shmailyuk. Ukraine. Jinjer. A modern legend. Her switch from clean to growl in Pisces went viral, and it shocked the world. Known for her control, dynamics, power stage presence. This new wave is global. It's genre-bending and impossible to ignore. So to wrap it up, extreme metal was never meant to be safe. And these women didn't just step into the fire, they became it. From guttural death metal to symphonic black to grindcore chaos, they rewrote the rules and dared the world to follow. And the best part? They're still just getting started. So in part 3, we look at the present and the future of women in metal. Female-fronted bands dominating festivals, underground heroes pushing sonic limits, and how the next generation is building a scene with no barriers, no bullshit, and no apologies.
Pretty badass.
So which scream queen wrecked your world for the first time you heard her? Drop her name in the comments, even if it's someone I didn't talk about. Let's build a wall of sound for the women of extreme metal. Smash the like, subscribe for part 3, The New Breed. And remember, heavy is not a gender. I'm Fred Carroll for Headbangers History. See you again soon for part 3.